Hi, I'm Brian Pepper. I'm here to cover how to change the sand inside of your sand filter tank. For the first time people, first thing you want to do is remove your valve head collar assembly. Usually 2 screws in there to remove that. Once you've done that, you're going to go ahead and remove your valve head, and inside of the tank you're going to have a bunch of wet sand you need to remove. Easiest way to do that, shop vac that out into your bin, empty your bin as needed until all of the sand has been removed. Once that's done, you want to take a hose and rinse out the inside of the tank, remove any remaining sand that's in there. While you have the tank empty, we're going to pull our center assembly out, which typically has laterals like these attached to the bottom. Some of them twist out like this Pentair sand filter system does. Some of them thread in, and some of them will be like the assembly you see here. Laterals will be folded down. They fold up for easy removal and cleaning. Fold those back down in place. When you put that back in, check for any fine cracks in there where sand might get through. You don't want the sand from your filter back into your pool. With this Pentair sand filter, make sure go around the bottom, make sure each one of those laterals is tightened into place. Just a quick twist. Make sure there's no space there where sand's going to get through. And then we're going to drop the filter tank, center assembly back down into the tank. This sand guide will then go over your center assembly. A lot of people think this is just packaging that comes with your filter system. It actually has a function. It's going to cover your center tube so we keep sand out of that. Again, we want to keep sand from the filter out of the pool. Allows you to pour the sand in the tank evenly around the bottom. But prior to doing that, what you want to do is fill about 6 inches of water in the bottom so that some of the impact of the sand is absorbed before it hits the laterals. Once you have put the required amount of sand into your tank, you're going to go ahead and remove that guide. Prior to putting on your valve head, I suggest you lube any O-rings that are in there. Check for micro fractures, dry spots, flat spots that would cause leaking around the collar. Lubricate that with something like this lube tube, a silicone or Teflon based lubricant. Don't use any petroleum based products as they will break down the O-rings that you have on all of your pump and filter system. Once that is done, you're going to slide that over your center assembly, and it's going to take a little bit of pressure, a little extra lubricant maybe, and you're going to push that valve head down. Being as mine is dry because I'm not getting dirty for this project, you are. That'll slide in a little easier with more lubricant. Clamp your collar back on, and your sand filter change is done. When you do go to start this back up, what you want to do is start this up on the backwash setting. What that's going to allow the filter to do is purge itself of any additional sand that might have overfilled or anything that did get in that center assembly. Turn your pump off, turn that to rinse. When you go to rinse, let that run for about 30 seconds just to clean out any finer stuff. Again, turn your pump back off, over to your filter setting, turn your pump back on, and resume operation as normal. Hopefully this has been a helpful guide to changing the sand. If you have questions, feel free to come and visit us or give us a call at Ace Swim and Leisure.